Does Davante Adams? When does Davante get Adams? Does Davante get Adams get moved? When does he get moved, and where does he go?
I think Davante Adams definitely gets moved. When and where he goes will depend on a money contract more than anything else. What his agent can work out the best deal, because Davante Adams is an expensive receiver, so the money will have to fit. It will have to be worth the team trading for him. For me, where does he fit? I think he fits probably LA, Baltimore, the Jets, and maybe the Cardinals.
Talking about LA Chargers.
Um, huh?
Talking about the LA
Oh yeah,
Chargers.
no, both, either or.
So you want
Um,
Cup, Nakua, and Devontae?
well, I mean, if he went to the Rams, it would be like a rental with both of them being down.
Well, I mean, he got like two. I want to say he got like 2 years left on his contract.
Well, maybe not the Rams so much. They could use him though with Cup and Nakua going down. They would save their season. Um, but more so, like you said, more so the Chargers. Um, the Chargers with Herbert. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe Jacksonville, but the two ones that get my interest the most will probably be. Oh, did I say KC? KC. So the two that I would say the most for me will probably be the Jets. Not, no, I can't even say KC. Nah, the Jets. The Jets.
I would love to see if I had my way, it would be KC. That would be so fun to watch. That would make KC number one on my power ranking if that was to happen. But I do think Devontae gets traded. I think it happens in the next 2 weeks, and at this pace, I guess, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with the Jets, but the reports are that he does want to play with a quarterback that he's played with. So I think he could go to the Saints. I think he could go to the
The
Saints.
Saints will be a good team.
Yeah, that would make a little bit more sense. But you can't rule out the idea that I don't know his contract. I don't know if he's got a no trade clause, but it wouldn't surprise me if they just sent him somewhere just to, one last FU. Send him to like Tennessee or something like that. But
that would be the ultimate disrespect.
I'm gonna say the Saints, I guess.
Yeah, man. I would say I agree with the Saints. The Saints is a good pick. I just think the Jets, because that chemistry is so good that they had Rodgers and Davante in Green Bay. I mean, if they could recapture that, I mean, it would be like lightning in a bottle again. And you could just see on receiver, man, when Aaron Rodgers came to Las Vegas last year, man, and they met each other after the game, and Davante whispered, "Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Help me."
My only thing with that, man, is I just keep picturing that meme with the dude walking down the street with his girl, and he looked back at the other girl, and it's like Aaron Rodgers walking down the street with Garrett Wilson, and then he looked back and see Davante Adams. Like, I know me and you both said like Garrett Wilson hasn't lived up to his potential, but he is a rookie, offensive player, rookie of the year. Even though I didn't think he should have got it, he is an offensive he is an offensive rookie of the year. So you know that potential's in there. So I don't know how he would feel. Basically, because he would be giving up that number one wide receiver tag if Davante Adams came in there. And in that locker room, do you really want to stir up anything else where they are already in a? They already the locker room's already stirred up as it is.
It would depend on. It would depend on. It would depend on his mentality, man. I mean, Davante Adams is the man, so I mean, and that's his quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is his quarterback. He know what the deal is. If Aaron Rodgers says he wants Davante in there, it's basically shut up and catch. You know what I'm saying? You don't have an opinion here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at that point, it's either get down or lay down, man. You can either get with this program or go somewhere else. I honestly think that if Davante Adams goes to the Jets, they are legitimately a Super Bowl threat.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know every week I come on here and I'm like, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is washed up, but I don't think he's. I'm gonna say it again this week. I don't think he's washed up, but I just think that he is a respectable quarterback right now, and he would need he's Aaron Rodgers right now is almost the Denver Broncos Peyton Manning in my mind.
I don't. You know what? I don't get that. You know what I get? I get that Aaron Rodgers for so long was with one team, and he had receivers that knew what he liked, and when he goes out on the field, he expects the receivers to know what he likes, and that's why he wanted Lazard in New York with him. And these young receivers don't know what Aaron Rodgers likes. You know who knows what Aaron Rodgers likes? Davante Adams. And when Aaron Rodgers gets out there and he throws that ball, Davante Adams is going to run that route like he knows Aaron Rodgers likes him to run that route. And Davante Adams is going to catch that ball. He's going to know where Aaron Rodgers is going to put that ball. And I think you will see the Aaron Rodgers of old once we get out there.
I see. I mean, that definitely will help. But the more I watch this season and this new Aaron Rodgers, this New York Jets Aaron Rodgers, this is a guy who, how can I put it, man? This is one of those guys, you know, everybody works with a guy like this. This guy worked somewhere else, and now he's coming to your place of employment, and he's like, this is how we did it over here, so we should do that over here. And he thought by bringing Alan Lazard and you bring Davante Adams. I think last year they had Cobb. I think last year they had Cobb, but he played last year, but I think he retired this year. So, you know, he thought, like, you know, if I bring my boys with me, it's going to be just like it was. But, I mean, in Green Bay, man, he had the whole offensive line. So he was used to his offensive line. He had been with that coaching staff for years. There was only two coaches over there while he was over there. You know, Aaron Jones, you know, the defense was a defense. But I think he was just so accustomed to it that it was all of it revolved around Aaron Rodgers. And now he comes over here and, you know, obviously he's the quarterback and it's his show, but he was gone last year. So they had to kind of work their way through the season without him. So I don't think it sounds crazy, but I feel like Aaron Rodgers still isn't acclimated to his new environment, and I don't think he ever is going to get fully acclimated because he's just, he's he's such a demanding person. This is like if Kobe Bryant got traded somewhere. Kobe Bryant and Aaron Rodgers, they kind of got similar mentalities, and they both spent so much time developing the culture where they were, and they're just trying to bring that culture with them as one man. And see how it goes.